Hello guys, and welcome back to Destiny 2 for the PlayStation 4. Hope everyone's having a great day. It is now Tuesday the 17th, I believe. Yes, December the 17th. And so we're gonna go, we just had reset just a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna go off and start doing some major field work for Eido, considering I've finished some of my stuff for the Dawning. As you can see, I still got like event challenges, but for the time being, I'm kind of leaving those be as much as possible. But we are gonna head off to the EDZ to help Eido with whatever she needs there. So, without further ado, let's head off to the European Dead Zone. It looks like it's over in Winding Cove. What are we doing in Winding Cove? Okay, I hardly ever go there. I'm mostly over in Trostland and then up north where all the Cabal usually are. So, yeah, yeah. I don't go very many places in the EDZ these days. Alrighty. Well, I think as is. I'm in Christmas break. Holy crap, I can't believe that's coming up so soon. I haven't even gotten my Christmas wrapping done, having been sick for so long, and then, you know, kids have been sick, my grandparents have been sick. Who's standing in awe? It's just been... Where are we going? We're going over here. Now, normally I don't do the major ones alone. I gotta be careful. There's a lost sector right there that I fall in. That I could easily fall into if I'm not careful.
Our scouts are struggling.
That's not what I wanted!
Enemy lines. Perhaps someone of your stature would.
Sorry, I'm abandoning the patrol because I have other things in mind right now. It's over here. So I'm kind of on a time crunch because I got some housework to do. Let's just drink the experimental tonic and see where it takes us. I have no idea what I'm doing, so this is as new to me as it is to you. There's no real story update, I don't think. Because they give you the whole thing at the beginning of each act. And Act 3 is going to be starting very soon. What are we dealing with? Okay, so we just need to defeat 15 hostiles. Okay, I guess it's a very similar thing. Okay. Hostiles are in front of me. Okay, so maybe the major stuff. Where are all these? Yes, come to me, shoot me, show me where you're at. Okay, maybe the major ones aren't as major as I thought they'd be. Okay. Okay, get away. Get away. Okay. There's 3 more. Oh, this really helps. This is good. This really helps. And then we just need to take out this dude. Okay.
This tonic is triggering a fight or flight response in your endocrine system. We'll have to try something else. These Earth-based reagents are anemic compared to old Reese analogs.
Earth is a wasting sphere of rock.
Of course, its bounty is pitiable in comparison to what we lost. Earth is a beautiful world. That it still has such bounty in the wake of the collapse is remarkable. It isn't Reese.
Aramis may have chosen cold words, but there is truth in them. You know Reese as a story. We remember the taste of ether in the air.
And so does the apothecary. She shares your perspective, your loss. Even if we find her, she may balk at the idea of working with someone like me. Someone who knows nothing of old Reese but stories.
We who saw Reese fall may seem cold, but within there is more than ice. There is a want for warmth.
Even those of us who knelt to our oppressors remember what we lost. It is important to never lose ourselves again. That is why we hold on so firmly to the past, for the promise of those who will live in a better future. No, the apothecary will not see the soul system with your eyes, but she will see you with ours. Thank you, Aramiscal. Varix.
Alrighty, well that finishes up that one. Oh, we even get one of these. Yay! Okay, so since we've finished that one, we will go on to 4 and head off to the moon! That's Europa. Moon's on the other end. And it's over there, so we'll just fly here and head on off to the moon. Finish up the few major ones that I have. I mean, I'm gonna have to eventually, you know, figure out how to get more tonic stuff. So that I can easily get a few more tonics so that I can get more field work. So it may be a matter of, you know, going around shooting things, and I might actually have to go into the tonic shop and see how to get certain ingredients. It's kind of like, you know, making the cookies, except this time you really gotta work for it, because the cookies for the dawning, which I will be adding the dawning stuff to my my Revenant playlist, because I don't do a lot of dawning filming apparently. Let's see, we'll do slow wave, gather helium filaments, we could do finishers on hive. I could do that one. I'm not gonna do the hand cannon. Not today. Okay, so let's get off onto our little quest, and off we go. We're gonna go finish off the major field work for the moon. Figure out where it is. I have a feeling that it's very similar to... Whoa, there it is. That would be... Okay. Stop shooting me. Okay. Drink the tonic and get in there. Then we can head off, go pick up everything from Eido. I can read up the new 2 pages, because I think there's a page per major one that we get, including, you know, even for the minor ones, that we get. But I'll read those to you And then... We'll see. Objective! We gonna kill this one? Yes! Okay. Well, this is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There you are. Come here. Whoa. Okay, I have almost gotten them completely destroyed. They call this Major, but it's...
Thank you for your hard work, Guardian. But if I can't get these protein chains to synthesize, these experiments may all be for nothing. I'm not good enough. I'm not an apothecary.
You just need to step away for a little bit.
Hello, Crow.
Clear your head.
Thanks. But I can't. There's so much to do.
I get it. Family is important. The thought of losing them can feel inescapable. The fear sinks bone deep and makes you desperate.
What would you do if you were me?
Don't do what I did. I let a beautiful lie lead me astray. I stopped believing in myself.
It's hard to believe in yourself when all you can see are your failures and shortcomings.
Yeah, but we all fail. What matters is how we deal with that failure. Who we choose to be in that moment.
Thank you. I think I needed to hear that.
Sometimes I need that reminder too.
Oh, Crow's learning. That's sweet. Crow's an angel, I swear. He's a saint at times. But let's head off to Eido. We'll go put these away. And then after that, I guess we'll gather up our gift, our rewards from her. There we go. That makes more sense. So we'll gather our rewards and then figure out what we're gonna go do from there. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is, you know, go on a bounty run and just finish off some bounties. 'Cause I did just pick up a few from the moon. So I could go do that. But I doubt there's a lot of Guardians on right now. Some of the older Guardians might be on. I don't know. Because I know there are quite a few Guardians that still are in school. So, during the day, we may have a lack of guardianship on here. But we will see. But yeah. That took a lot less time than I thought it would. Because they call it major fieldwork, yet that felt like minor fieldwork to me. Anyways, why is it telling me to go talk to Eido? Okay. What are we doing? Well, aside from me, gathering some more of these. I skipped the side. What's that? Oh! That'll work. I could use a shotgun at some point. I think they're in here. Yes, here they are. So we got this one. And this one. And yeah, so all we need is... So we need to finish up these two over in Europa. And then we need to go to Neptune for the field work. And then we got the key field work, which we'll get when we're done with Act 1. This is Act 2 field work. We are not close to finishing anything right now. So we're working our way through. Okay, well, I got some stuff, so I'm gonna go over here. I think we're in here right now, and we were working on this right here. I think this is the one we were working on. Potent makes... Yes! 1, 2, 3... Yes! Sorry, guys! I just made 2 more tonics! And then I'll make one of you and one of you. I know. I'm doing this because, holy hell, I've got all of those done. I'm standing, oh, okay, I was gonna say, no, I'm floating. I'm floating. Oh my gosh, I got my tonics! Okay, so that's one thing done. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let me see, is there anything in the journey? Yes, journey. I do have a few things in the journey. Let's see, what do we got? Tonics. Oh, we completed quite a bit. Okay, so we collected the legendary tonic regent nuggets. We completed the volatile reactions. We completed that one. Cornered flakes. Collect the rare tonic flake regions. Okay, so we're almost done with that one. We just need a few more. Okay, so we got that done. Got some stuff in Ghost Rider over here on the Slayer Baron. Is that part of a... No. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry. Okay, so we got the Major Fieldwork III. Completed any tonic collection. Okay, so we got those. Anything in collect... Oh yeah, we got the collections. Gotta go read the lore. And so we're going into Dusk and Dawn. What's this? The darkness. Vanguard, the light, Dusk and Dawn, the darkness. Wait a minute. Wait, what happened to light and... Did they separate them? Oh, how interesting. Okay, so we're going to the Garden Way, and we're gonna start with 3. And these get pretty long, so stick around and you'll get to hear it. So this one is called Light. At the time, it seemed natural to pursue the creature at the hour of night when it was most likely to be on the hunt. I was distracted from all thought of fear by Kiraskis, who decided to question me briefly on the qualities of Tenor, Brosk, and Leasock, which excelled as purgatives and which burned through chitin and stone alike. At last, she said, "You said you studied from records?" "Yes, Baron. There were no Slayer apothecaries left to train under, and even if any survived, none who would visit the common quadrants of the small city where I was raised." Karaskis paused in her trudging progress up the path. We had divided the supplies between ourselves this time, and now she passed me a vial. "Drink this." I was quick to obey, noting the odor of sun-soaked root that clung to the liquid. I hoped this first taste of a Slayer's tonic would fill me with strength, or make me grow as if I had molted 5 times over. It tasted foul. I became very aware of how little I had eaten since arriving. "Come," Karaski said. "I think I smell one of Haxus's guards." I could not smell anything, but Karaski's... I followed her as she stepped nimbly across one of the sluices and onto the rich, loamy soil that marked the wildest part of Haxus's property. It was around this time that I started to feel the tonic's effects. I saw light, a tiny luminescence at the edge of my sight. I turned to watch it drift slowly toward the ground, and by the time I landed, I could see more motes gathered over the undergrowth in clouds like dust. Far above, I read the flow of ether like a river through the sky. I set my bags down, looked at my hands, and saw a glow beneath my shell, as if the tonic had illuminated me from the inside out. But it was not just me. I looked at Karaski's and saw light. The push-pull of air through spiracles, the misting of expelled ether, the fervent radiance of her eyes. She had stilled to observe me, and now she spoke. The light is in all things. We cannot control it, but we can entice it, draw it close. She chuffed, like a greedy pillock. I was cradled in the grip of awe, and the interruption was like a clout to my face, or to the face. The great machine is not a herd animal sniffing after Ika fruit. In my offense, I forgot that I was her apprentice, and at her mercy. Karaskis laughed. Don't you like Ika fruit? Annoyed, I looked away to the sky. On a clear night like this, it was possible to watch the great machine drift across Reese's upper atmosphere. Under the tonic's influence, I saw it trailing life, I thought dizzily, like a comet. Comet! The great machine had terraformed Reese's moons in 4 blinks, then brought the ether flood to Reese. A time of plenty, when no hatchlings starved and foundered in their development. A time of too much, as the House of Judgment would tell. A time without hierarchies, without sense. Our people had to change to adapt. In this new age, they called me a Drek. Useless. Houseless. And now, the body, Karaskis said. It was Elixni, or had been. The mangled form at our feet had been twisted into a tangle of limbs. If not for the torn mantle attached to it, I am not sure I would have known the body to belong to one of Haxus's guards. Worse was the emptiness of it. Every living thing around the body shone that the great machine's influence. I had not known this stranger, but their death left a void in the world which the tonic now permitted me to see. I was glad then for my empty stomach. Karaskis crouched down near the body, and at once began touching it, shifting an arm here and there, inspecting it. I stood by, uncertain of whether I disapproved, too afraid to complain in any case. The plant life here was not yet so dense, and we were exposed, though as Karaskis had pointed out, any creatures would be as well. Was it an animal? I asked. There were predators out here, after all, though nothing that would voluntarily attack Karaskis unless it was desperate. She gestured for me to crouch beside her. Look, she said, and then once I had settled beside her, what don't you see? Light, I said, suffused again with sudden grief. She swatted me. Look down. I did. I saw a cluster of lights, small larvae. They had gathered in the footprints that I'd left around the body. I brushed one absently from my leg, then realized, they're avoiding the body, I said. Karaskis grunted, pleased. Touch here. Tell me what you feel. I touched the guard's carapace and felt something wet under my claws. I had long enough to recognize that the beast had cracked his shell down the middle, and to fear that I could never stomach a meal again. And then suddenly, it was as if I had dipped my hand into a cold pond. I felt anger, a sharp, foreign fury that had nothing to do with my own revulsion and fear. Beneath it, there was something like remorse. Could an animal feel remorse? You feel it? We cannot see this evil, but it's there. Karaskis said, Come, judgment was wrong. I'm taking you back to the boat. If we're quick, it won't have time to follow us. But the monster did not stalk us across the forest. It poured out of the air in a cloud of billowing shadow. And I'll leave this sit here for a second so you guys can read the end notes for it. There are 4 of them, just kind of destroying, going over a couple of things throughout it. Oops, sorry about that. Alrighty. On to 4, which is War. Alright. I do not know if I would have seen anything at all had I not been given the tonic. What I did see, I did not understand at first. A dark shape clawing its way into being, caught on the edges of reality and tearing itself apart in order to make its existence possible. It bellowed, and I felt the force of that sound rattle through my shell. Something collided against my shoulder. Carrascus pushed me away. "Ira, the tonics!" I stumbled towards the supplies. Behind me, I heard the whine and snap of arc energy, and I turned to see Carrascus draw a short rod from the lining of her cloak. In her hands, it drew apart into a thin spear cracking with power, and this she threw into the dark heart of the thing that hung suspended in the rift. I heard the squelch of impact, the air filled with the strange, unpleasant stink of bad ether and wet dirt. The creature rippled, clawed, and fell unhindered to the earth. The shape of it changed. I saw it rise upon 6 heavy limbs, its misshapen head turned toward me. In the next instant, a flask burst against it, and hissing steam roiled along its flank. I saw the beast's pointed maw part as it screamed. "The Stone Eater!" Karas cried. She pulled her sword from her belt and scraped something over the blade's surface. I saw light bloom where she had touched it, and then she was moving toward the monster. I opened the pack, but in my terror, I could not read the symbols on the bottles, nor think of what to do. I stared down at the rows of tonics I had so confidently described for Carrascus only an hour before, and I thought of how much of a hatchling I really was. I had studied the work of the Slayers as if it were the only, or if only a story, and had expected only a story. All I had wanted was an escape. Then I heard Carrascus yell. I thought of my time training, hoping I might become a healer in one of the great houses. I looked in the pack, and there it was, the vial of Stone Eater. I pulled it free and threw it as hard as I could toward the beast's head. My will outpaced my aim. The flask struck the monster in the leg, and at once began to eat through its flesh. I saw it stumble briefly, only to shift its weight and turn. It made no sound of pain when struck, but now it sent another thundering bellow toward me, and with that rippling wave came a cold like nothing I've ever felt. The air stung my throat and eyes. I threw my arms over my face and leapt away blindly toward the trees. When I looked back, I saw that the light had been snuffed from a broad line of the undergrowth, leaving a sprawling emptiness into which I too might fall. I saw the monster rear up in preparation to charge. A flash! Carrascus' blade slicing deep into the monster's throat. I saw that great maw descend upon her. I heard her scream. The beast had her snared in its jaws, but she was levering them apart with 2 of her hands. The third held fast to her blade in the thing's neck, and in the 4th, I caught the shrine of glass. She thrust the flask deep into the creature's throat for a long moment. Nothing happened. Then the creature shuddered, and I saw the shell of it. The bones, lit from within by pale fire. Its jaws crashed shut around Carrascus once, then parted to scream. I saw the Baron haul at the blade, heard more terrible, wet screaming as the fire caught and spread. The beast writhed and fell. Carrascus fell with it. And the only thing about this is about, looks like it's talking about the pale fire. And Eido stated that she thinks this must be Tenor, Wrath, and presumably the Wrath of Light. And with that, that would be... Whoa, 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 I'm stuck. Okay. Let's see, can I get any more from you? Let's see if we can get any more, week 1, or... Yes, we can! Oh, yay! We can do Europa, that's about it. So we can do our minor fieldwork from Europa. That'll be a start. But we will save that for next time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank every one of my viewers and subscribers. So, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you never miss a video. And comment down below. You could even just leave a little, say hi. I'll say hi back. I love saying hello to my viewers. Anyways, again, thank you to all of those who have subscribed, to everyone who's viewed my current and earlier videos. Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.